And it's 7 o'clock on Thursday night. And I'm here. And Octavia's here. And the gang's here. Most of the gang. They don't all fit anymore. I know I keep saying I'm going to get shelves made, but it just doesn't seem to fit in the program. Oh, now what have I done? Oh, well. There's a yarn place here somewhere. Oh, there you are. Hey, Victoria, darling, how are you? Hi, Judy. Yay, and Pat's here too. Hi, sweetheart. Oh my goodness. And April's here too. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome to my little area of disaster. What am I doing? Oh. Lynn Como, hi, honey. Doing good. I'm glad to hear it, Victoria. Have they given you any days off at all? Ever? And Michelle, hi, honey. Making Olivia mac and cheese. Hi, Olivia. How are you, darling? Octavia says hi. And there's Karen, our sweet little yarn addict. How are you, honey? Oh, speaking of yarn, I've got this all going every which way. Ah, and Angela, my precious yarnery. Hi, Annie. Ah, so Victoria says, I ended up having last Saturday and Sunday off. Shock of all shocks. They actually gave you some days off. I don't believe it. Well, I'm glad you've been working yourself to death. Joanne Heiser. Thank you, Joanne. Yeah, we'll talk about that in just a little bit. Hey, Daniel, and I don't know if it's Daniel or Ash, and Daniel and Ash. I don't know, but hi. Keeping up. Jan's here, an Alaskan crafter. Jan, hi, honey. You're here, but on and off working. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's kind of boring to sit there and just watch me. That creaking noise is the chair rubbing against the computer, not my back squeaking. Gumdrop forever. Yes. Hi, honey. Love it. Love it. Love it. And Karen, KB Fibers. Hi. How are you? Victoria Nightingale Crochet says, I'm looking forward to next week. You have 3-day work week, and then you have 4 days off. Oh my goodness. Somebody nail that down. Make them engrave that somewhere so that they can't back out. Oh, that's okay, April. She says she's a truck driver. She says watching you or watching the scenery go by. Tough choice. Samantha Stewart's here. Christy's Creations, Triple C rate. How sweet. You guys are amazing. And Sailor, my sailor. Hi, honey. How are you? Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad I made you laugh. Yeah, my life is just, I mean, yeah, we laugh a lot in our household. Why does this camera does not like blue? It will do the craziest things. Now you see it. Now you don't. What is up with that? It does not like blue. I've showed you this blanket every week, and now it doesn't like the turquoise. Hey, Granny D, my treasure. How are you feeling, honey? Are you getting recovered from your procedure, operation, surgery thing? I hope so. Cheryl, you being new to my channel? Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Cheryl with 2 L's. I will remember that. Do you have a channel? I will come looking you up if you do. I will throw yarn in your window if you do. Oh, okay. When Pat was here, Sparkles Hope Jazz, when she was here, we were talking about crocheting and that she felt like one of her problems was tension. And she said, that idea you gave me about the tension is working. I'm once again working on April's scarf. Yes, I'm so pleased. That makes me so happy. Suze, hi, darling. How's Suzanne tonight? So, everybody, welcome Cheryl with two L's. That's her channel name, Cheryl with two L's. Well, it doesn't say with two L's. The Cheryl has got two L's on the end. You know what I mean. Hey, Samantha, how are you? And Quilty Linda, hi, darling, how are you feeling? And I'm catching up, making sure I've got everybody I think I do. And there, and there goes Karen. She names everybody. Now, Granny D, when I go into Granny D's channel, I always greet her first and say, hello, Granny D, my treasure, because she is my treasure. And then I say, hello, all my fabulous. And then I get about 19 adjectives that are all very supreme and with the Arnie Freds. And Granny D, bless her heart, she reads that sucker every time. That's a lot of names that Karen puts up. I can't read them all. I would run out of air. That's right. Sparkle's Hub Chest is Pat Fraser, and Wolf Spirit Productions is her real life daughter, Susan Romanelli. Hi, Sandy. Off today and tomorrow, so working on a star baby blanket. I love the stars. I do. I really do. And I've got the world's smallest one over there. It's only about this big, but I showed it last week and I decided I can just add to that and it will be a very nice blanket. Freaky! Hi, honey. Virginia Tryon. Hi. There used to be a movie star by the name of Tom Tryon. I wonder if you're any relation. And Suze is sending Granny D some mail. Yay. How fun. And you're in Canada, right? Yeah, Ontario, Canada, right. Yes. Hi. I don't know why I'm sitting here holding this like this because I'm not going to work on it while I'm here. Because I can talk to you and I can almost keep up with the chat. I can't crochet at the same time and do that. Otherwise, the chat, and I'd much rather do the chat. I can do this when you're not here. I can't do that. Oh, over here. Can't do that while you're here, not here. These creative hands crochet. Hi. Whoa, Freaking Geek made it to 2 live spins tonight. Whoa, impressive. No relation to Tom Tryon. Okay. Hey, Diane Sharp, how are you? Oh, I have to have a little sip. This is just flavored water. Don't get excited. It's not wine. Yeah, we don't do adult beverages until after the live is over. I'm silly enough sober. Barbara Riggle Baker, hi, honey, from your little corner of Kentucky. How are you feeling? Nancy's hooked on crochet in the basement watching my ad, so she can't hear me. But that was nice of her to watch the ad. Freaky. uh, Freaky says, yes, but don't put any thumbs up your nose. Not wise. Well, you know why the farmer gets angry when the snowmen go into his garden? Because they're picking their noses. Is that a dad joke or is that a dad joke? I heard that today on Facebook, I think. Lisa the Grammy Scouter, hi, honey, how are you? You're in the middle in the house now. Okay, Nancy, good. Pink Perfection, where were you? I went looking for you tonight and you weren't there. I looked and I saw the thing and it said 6 o'clock. And at 6 o'clock I went and you weren't. So I tried, but it wasn't and I didn't. And I'm sorry. But yeah, I thought it said at 6 o'clock tonight you were going to be on and I looked and you weren't there. Oh, freaky! The snowmen needed the carrots for their noses. You see, that's what reminded me of the snowman joke. That was bad segue. Oh, Susan Romanelli says my adult beverage is waiting for hubby to get off. Strawberry wine. Mine is a root beer float. And when Mr. Wright gets home from pool, then we have an adult beverage before we go to bed. Yes, Susan, I am coming to Canada. As a matter of fact, I will be leaving for Canada in, let's see if I can get this right. It's 4 plus 30 days, September, April, June, and November. In 35 days, I will be flying to Canada to see Crochet. Hey, Nisi. Hi, darling. How are you? Right? Yeah, root beer floats. The way I make them, it is an adult beverage. And Tammy Cook's in the ads. And Barbara's so much better. Only need oxygen when you sleep, attached to your CPAP, and after extra exercise. No more in-home health having to visit. Yes, I'm so pleased, Barbara. Thank God. That's wonderful. Oh, keep up the good work, honey. Hey, is that Laura? Did I see Laura? Hi, Laura. I see you, Laura. And Sherry K. Hi, darling. Oh, Freaky, I lost it. Hang on. Oh, no, don't do that. Freaky says, I read a card for a young lad once. It said, choose a nose. The other side had, now that you're done picking your nose, go wash your hands. Yuck. And Karen said it again. More people. Karen, you crack me up. You really do. I just love that you do that. And okay, this blanket is, hang on. Oh, where'd it go? It was up there. Oh, shucks. The Ridged Round Ripple blanket. And I am making it with some yarn that's around here somewhere. There it is. It's called Manarola. And I had never heard of it before. It's a 3. So it makes the blanket go kind of slowly. But it's 100% acrylic. I don't know from it's made in Turkey. And most of the things on here are crossed out except for the one with the P with a circle on it around it. So evidently you can park on it. I don't know what that means. P is parking in my world. I bring it. Hey, Froggy. Froggy went and knitted. Alyssa, a nice toy box. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Victoria. Yeah, I will move a little bit so you guys can get a better look. And it's getting bigger. Now I have a lot more of this. I have like 6 more skeins, but I'm obvious. I shouldn't say obvious. Obviously, I'm not going to make it that big. I'm trying to decide if this should be the end of it. I think if this plus one more to make it a blanket size, or I could leave it this size and make it like a wheelchair blanket size. I don't know. We'll see. I may be totally sick of it by then. Thank you, Pat. Laura is giving Dee a bad time about where's my finished object. Where's my info? I bring it every day. I saw you were on, but I didn't have time to stop and say hi. I'm so sorry. Bad Sandy, bad Sandy. Yeah, tell me. Like I said, it's called, and it's by, yes, it is, Hooked by Robin. It's called the Ridged Round Rapple Blanket. That's not right. Ridged Round Ripple Blanket. Rapple? That's not even a word. David threw his hoodie back to the sleeper and it landed in Jester's water bowl. Oh, that's funny. She's got a dog by the name of Jester. We almost named our dog that. Thank you, Nancy. You've made the Jada and Stitches star blanket. I made one, and it was I think it was Fiber Spider. It had the, well, if it's a star, it's going to have this down the center, but it also had the next row over wasn't the space. It was actually front post crochet, front post crochet. So it was like, whole ridge, whole holy, it was holy ridges we had. And these ridges are back post crochet, but they're double crochet, so I don't mind them. The ones that I find difficult are the back post singles. Those are a little fiddly. Hello, Elaine Brown. Don't subscribe to her channel. Nancy, your 5-point star was by the Crochet Crowd. Mine might have been. I'm. It's been so long ago now, I can't remember. And I gave it away. Oh, I gave it to my next door neighbor because they have 2 little kids, and it was on the small side, and I thought the kids could snuggle with it while they watched television. And there's Sister Kathy, Mimi Cat Do 65. She's in the ads. I'll have to remember to say hi to her. Red Round Ripple Pattern. Thank you. Thank you, Laura. Nad Mimi Crochet just posted the link to the Ridge Round Ripple pattern. Thank you, darling. Oh, your cat came back. I'm so pleased. That's wonderful. Hey, Mimi. Hey, Kathy. Hugs, big warm squishy hugs to you too. Tammy says, yes, Sandy, there once was a caramel wrapper under apple for a candied apple in Halloween. So dapple is a word for it at least. Okay, all right. And Suzanne says, I just finished a baby blanket set with a poncho hat and headband. How adorable. And there's Tina, crafts by the Rose. Hey, darling, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. We're all glad to see you. And Abel says she's trying to catch up on the chat since having to go back to the sleeper to get his hoodie out of the water bowl. Oopies. Jax to the max. Yeah. Hi, darling. You've actually been able to get in some lives today. And Michelle says, can you believe it? Oh, I finally get to sit down and crochet. Ah. Oh, and a motorcycle baby cake. It's all baby products. How cute. Oh, take a picture and post it someplace so we can see it. Oh, all right. I think I caught up. Okay. First item on today's agenda, first item on every Thursday's agenda is the luck of the draw. Afghan. Not everybody's making an Afghan, but I are. And the thought occurs because I have 8 different colors. And the last one that had not been chosen was the color number 1. It was chosen today. Everybody can finally give Nancy Cutter some slack. They've been bugging her for weeks. Number one, because it was the only one that hadn't been chosen. Hey, Tammy Dwivard. How are you, Annie? And so I had gone into my everybody calls it a stash. No, it's my piles of yarn. I have piles of yarn. They're not organized enough to be a stash. And I needed to find 8 different colors that I would have enough of. And so I found all of these. And that looks green, but it's not, it's gray. And the only other one I found that I had enough of was red. And when that number today was chosen, I thought, that's not going to look good with the rest of those. So I came across this one, and this is a Mandela Ombre, and it's got 344 yards in it. And these, when you do the color of the week, you do one row of double crochet, then one row of, I call it window, some people call it lattice, and then another row of double crochet. So it doesn't take, each week doesn't take very much. So I think this will be enough. But I looked at it and it said it was a 4. And the other yarns are also a 4. But this looks much thinner to me than the other 4s. And the thought occurred, do they just put a number on there and figure and think, well, they know how to do it, they'll figure it out? Because I've seen some 4s that are more like 2s. I don't know how they judge it. I've seen people take like a pencil and its number of wraps per inch or whatever, but that doesn't even work out right. Michelle, you're number 1. I've got a burgundy too, I think. No, that's purple. Yeah. I could have done, no, I do have a burgundy. Yep. And it's a dark burgundy. That's purple. Where are you? Oh, nope, that's purple. You can see the difference there. There, that shows it better. Burgundy and purple. Not that it's going to matter. I don't think anybody's going to look at it and go, ew, that's ugly. I don't want it. And Jan says, when don't you want something, Lala? Laura had just told Jack she wanted waffles. I've missed a lot of buffering. Uh-oh. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me that. I don't want to go through this again. Oh, and now Jax is making it even more enticing. Fresh blueberry syrup. Oh. Obsessive crochet lady. Hi. How are you? Welcome. So glad to have you here. And Danine's here. Hi, honey. Your number 1 is bright pink. I should have done that. That would be pretty. Aussie Sandy's here. Hi, darling. All is well. All is very well. And oh, thanks, Jen. Thanks for letting me know that. Oh, yeah, because the last 2 weeks it's gone out in the middle of my streaming. And Laura's continuing to beg for waffles. Okay, I'll let her know that you don't want any eggs anymore, that you just want waffles now. How to get her attention. Tina says, hey, Sandy, you're right. They don't measure the yarns fairly for us because they think we're getting 4. Sometimes we get 3s. Yep. It's like Scarfy. Is it? It's Shaw in a Ball. They call that a 4. That's a 2 at best. Now Laura wants eggs and waffles. Oh my gosh. Twisted Songs, tell me. Hi, I love your new channel name. I do. It's great. And Christina, Yankee Christina, creations by Yankee Christina. Hi, honey. All right, so I can fold this up now and put it away. I'll finish it up. This goes really fast. I'm very surprised. After I get done with these 3 rows, which I just started like at 5 o'clock tonight, then there'll be the 3 rows of the base color, and then it'll be done. It'll be done tonight. So it the whole thing takes about, maybe, if I go slow, 3 hours. But then again, I'm not Mama Swift. If it was her, it would be like 20 minutes and she'd be done. Speaking of which, I haven't seen her around. Hey, Dory. Dory did it. And Dory's also left-handed. Oh, look. Thank you. I bring it every day for bringing that up because I was going to talk about the chat. Um, in a lot, I've been around a little bit for a little while, and so I'm a moderator on a lot of channels. And I knew that you could do the slow mode because Krista from Secret Yarnery does it on her Friday morning lives. But if you're a moderator, it doesn't apply to you. So I think it was last week or week before, I went into somebody's channel. I was not a moderator. It was a fairly new channel. And I was typing away and I couldn't get it to enter. I couldn't. And it finally occurred to me that the slow mode, the slow chat was on. And I don't know what she had it set for, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 5 minutes. I don't know, whatever it was. But I determined unless I get an enormous number, I mean, like 5,000 people, I will not put on slow mode again unless it gets so bad that you guys can't read it, because that's annoying. If you want to say something, you want to say something. And if you've just typed and you have an additional thought to that, you have to wait however long this slow mode is timed up for. Grr, I don't like that. Delphine, hi, Annie. So yeah, that's annoying. So I won't do that to you anymore. I did it for a little bit, but it was only like for 10 seconds, I think. Now, what do you get? What do you want from Dory, Laura? Next, you after Dory for something. She wants a salad. Oh goodness. Laura wants everything and more of it. Is it, Linda? I've only ever bought from Hobby once. So crazy. What a treat. Hi. How are you? Thank you for being here. Freaky says, sweet, I'm not alone in that thinking, because many times by the time I get to post, the joke is over. Yeah. It's a Greek salad with eggs. Hear that? Eggs, she says. Oh, so funny. Poor Laura. She never gets what she wants. Of course you do, Laura. I want eggs. She has had 2 eggs. Michelle says, I love Hobie. I had almost 10,000 points, so I got some free yarn. Yay. And you only had to pay $9.99 for shipping. Bonus. What a score. That's wonderful, honey. I didn't even know they did that point thing. And Wolf Spirit, April, just crossed into Oklahoma from Kansas. We're going the wrong way, honey. Yeah, right, Jan. Poor Lori. She's not spoiled at all. Yarn Buff, I need to crochet a hen apron. My big black cochin is missing a lot of feathers on her back because my rooster is a little silky and he can't mate with her properly. You need to get some chicken diapers. It keeps them from getting their backs scratched up. Obsessive Crochet Lady says, I eat eggs 1 to 3 times a day. Just depends. I love eggs. Yeah. Oklahoma, where the winds go sweeping down. Oh, no, don't sing. Don't do that. I don't think, actually, I think that Oklahoma, the musical, is not even under copyright anymore. It's so old. Oh, you just left for home a couple of days of getting truck work done. Okay, still not completely fixed. Oh, not soiled, Laura, spoiled. There's a P in there. Oh, don't do that. I did not. Oh, darn it. I did that. Laura has a t-shirt that Billy, the crafty Floridian, got for her when we were in Florida. And she had it made for Laura. It says, I pee in pools. Yarn Barb says play Hobie Bingo and get 100 points for just showing up. I didn't know that. Nobody loved Laura. Poor Laura. Glad you're not soiled yet. Froggy loves you. Eggs on toast is your favorite with cup, K-U-P. No, see, Mr. Wright puts ketchup on it, but yep, see, there's Laura. She pees in pools. There's a reason behind that. It's she didn't really, but we won't. She can just keep up the illusion. I don't know. She may have. I wasn't in it. I wasn't in the pool. By Deneen, I was making one of the bag a day 0 to 6 month baby dress. I used the 5mm hook she asked for, yet fit my 3-year-old daycare kid. Now I'm using a 2.75mm. I have very loose tension, obviously. Yeah, I crochet very tightly. So I always have to go up a hook size, at least. A full hook size. Like if it calls for a 4, I have to go up to a 5. You're right, Freaky. Now that you mention it, every pool has a P in it. Ketchup. Okay. All right. Now we want it. Now everybody wants eggs. All right. All right. Are we doing anything today? I don't know. Oh. As I twist myself in two, trying to reach this. Now, you all have probably figured this out yourself. But I thought, just in case, I would mention if you have yarn that is a little too poofy to go through the eye of your needle, I think we all know the trick about folding it over the needle and bringing it out, and then you could stuff it through the eye sometimes. Like so. But if it's too puffy to fold over, what you can do, and I don't have any really puffy yarn here, so we'll just pretend. What you can do is cut yourself a little strip of paper that's big enough, small enough, that fits through the eye of the needle. And you can place the yarn on it, fold the paper, she says, over it, so that the yarn is folded into the piece of paper. And then that you can thread through the eye of the needle without untwisting the yarn and getting, just part of it, and it all bunches up and goes crazy. So I just thought I'd mention that. Now, if you've got a needle threader, that's even better. But if you don't, this is just a quick, easy, just snip off a piece of paper, scratch paper, notepad, whatever, and you can do that. Uh-oh. Dr. Fossey says you can be in the pool if you wear 2 bathing suits. You want an Octavia? Jennifer Unchained, locked out of your channel. Grr. I'm sorry, honey. Uh-oh. And now, everybody's wanting the blueberry syrup. Jax, see what you started, Jax. Oh, dear. The chat just got away from me. Sorry about that. Yeah, and it's because that's very frustrating. It's like, even if you've got a needle with a fairly good size eye in it, if it's thick yarn, it's not going to go through there easily. Freaky's after it. Tat Mama 73 and the Beg Brigade. Hi, welcome. Does that mean you do tatting? Because I admire that so much. I've never tried, but gosh, that looks wonderful. Hey, Mobs, how you doing, Annie? Catching up. Hey, Doris, Rose Cottage Studio. How are you, Annie? Good to see you. Tat Mama is a beggar like me. Nani, Laura, nobody is a beggar like you are. Oh, Crystal. Hi, honey. Crystal's cool stuff. You were on just a little bit ago when I was running around getting ready, so I couldn't stop in and say hi. And I'm sorry I didn't. Tatting is tricky, but I'm thinking about getting back into it. You've done it before? I've never even tried it. And it's just so, it looks so exquisite. It's really brilliant. I should show you the one that Amy made. The Beg Brigade are my two big rescue dogs, Theo and Axel. I only have little dogs. I have 3 little dogs. You want to go? Do you want to say hi to the peeps? No, you don't. Come here. All right. Oh. There's my little Pomeranian. Put your ears up. You're so pretty with your ears up. Oh, I woke him up. He's all grumpy. What are you doing, Mom? You made a butterfly. Wow. Theo and Axel. Jester. Wolf Bear Productions has their truck drivers, and they have their dog Jester that travels with them. You're right, Jennifer. That was Morgan. Yep. And Linda Quilty says she doesn't like blueberries. So there. Victoria, I'm still a beginner in tatting. My mom taught me over 15 years ago, but I didn't stick with it like I should have. Yeah, and that's Morgan. He's so cute. And Jennifer said, I'm trying to stick with worsted. Been working with DK too much, like walking after roller skating. Ugh. Virgie! Hi, how are you? So good to see you. I know, right? We have 3 Pomeranians, and when I get back from the Northwest Yardie Social in September, then we're going to start looking for a little Pomeranian female so that when she gets of age, we will mate her to Morgan. You have tattoos, but know nothing about tatting. I don't have tattoos, and I don't know anything about tatting. I don't know anything. Yeah, right, Jennifer? She's talking to Laura. Mad Mimi's got the goodies with the Bangladesh shawl. Yeah, so many awesome people in here. We have an awesome community, as you well know. And Yarnbarf is talking to Jennifer. That's like using a chunky 6 and then going down to a doily thread. Oh my gosh, yeah. You have 12 tattoos. My children all have tattoos. Mr. Wright and I don't. Kirsten Palmer, hi, darling. You finally got a night out to see me. How are you? Kirsten and I have been friends for what, going on 30 years now? Yeah. And she lived here in Kansas City, and then she had the nerve to move away. The nerve, I'm telling you. And I don't get to see her, especially after when COVID hit. Then I haven't seen her in like over 2 years. A little bit of everything. Hi, how are you? I've been watching your channel. And I am subscribed to you. Aussie Sandy. The Sisterhood of Sandys. From Fantasy Island. That's the best tattoo. Oh, see, Freaky, most of them are too young. They don't know that. Denise, you're going to Vegas? Oh, you'll test negative. It'll be fine. You'll have a great time. Oh, Jennifer, I'm so sorry. I am right there with you. I well, you're welcome. I'm sorry, a little bit of everything. I don't know your real name, and I apologize for that. But I'll learn. I'll find it. Um, I know many of you have fibromyalgia. I do, and I had a really weird flare up last week, and it was. I won't bother describing it to you because it doesn't matter. But it's like, okay, this is new. I've never had it here before, and it's like, okay, fine. It's Marianne, the Project Logger. Hey, hey, hey. How are you, sweetheart? Everybody wants an egg. Max dose of gabapentin here, Sandy. I've got, and I don't even know what the milligrams is. I've got gabapentin also. Yeah, having a tattoo evidently is like you can't, eating a potato chip, you can't eat just one. If you have a tattoo, you want more. Ankylosing spondylitis. Yikes. And rheumatoid arthritis. Oh my God. You really have it. I'm so sorry. Ugh. On the other hand, it's like people that don't have anything wrong with them, every day's the same. You get up and you go to work or not, or whatever you do. With us that suffer from various and sundry things, every day is a crapshoot. You never know. Is today going to be a good one or is today going to be a bad one? And you just go with whatever it is because you don't have any other choice. So it's like a surprise every day. You do too? You have fibromyalgia? That word. Fibromyalgia. Yeah, it's ugly. Potato chip is cheaper though, isn't that true? And April Wolf Spirit Productions, I've designed my next tattoo twice, lost the first printout. Yeah, I can understand that. But the breakfast for me is coffee and tramadol. I've never had tramadol. Right. Okay, Crystal, if you just got done talking about it on your live, yeah. It's a fact. It's there. And there's nothing you can do about it. They don't it just happens. You just have it. Like here's a present. Have some fibro. Nah. Aussie Sandy says, I have lots of tattoos and certainly don't want or need any more. Too old now. Yeah, I think about that when people have, it's kind of different if it's on your bicep or on the back of your calf or whatever. But if you have it in the middle body parts that have a tendency to gravitate to the floor as you get older, it's that tattoo that started out looking like a heart now looks like a slingshot. That's right, Jennifer. That's right. Laura says, I have no, that's Betsy. Hi, Betsy. Did I miss saying hi to you? I did. I did. Bad Sandy. Bad Sandy. Hi, darling. How are you? She says, I have 3 tats. My midlife crisis along with my nose ring. Tat Mama, I'd probably have more tattoos, but developed lymphedema after having cancer surgery in 2012. So I worried that getting another tattoo could cause the lymphedema to spread from your legs. Yeah, you don't want to take that chance. And Barbara Regal Baker says, not everyone. I have one tattoo and have had it fixed, but that's it. Right? Isn't that right, Tammy? It's yeah, you just never know. It's like, okay, what's today going to be? And then I always have an argument with myself in the morning because it hurts too much to lay there, but it hurts too much to get up. So I have this ongoing, I'm just lay here because it hurts to get up. No, you better get up because it hurts too much to lay here. The deciding factor is my bladder. It's like, okay, I'm providing you some motivation to get up now. The ship and then it's sinking. What did you say, D? And you, Christina's going to be getting at least 3 more. Okay, Judy, thank you for being here, darling. I really appreciate it. The ship, and then it's a sinking ship. Yeah. Oh. Jennifer, I would say that if I could, but yeah, that's, I could attempt the other, no. I'm so sorry. It sounds extremely painful. Oh. Oh, really? Your mom didn't have any until she was 60. Now she has two. That's awesome. Natalie. Hi, Natalie, darling. You're here for a minute. I know you don't have much time. I love you bunches. Thank you so much for being here. Every day is a struggle because it is always something with fibromyalgia. Yep. As my uncle used to say, if it's not an ass, it's an elbow. I thought he was talking about sleeping in a double bed with someone. Aw, Tina, you're so sweet. She says, hey, Sandy, I'm enjoying your show tonight. I don't know why I ever missed it. Well, sometimes I miss it. You know, every once in a while I'm not able to come on Thursday night, and I always feel so guilty. Your Bart says, uh, nearly 68. I had my check engine light come on when I was 60. I was doing pretty good up until then. I was trucking, but I had to get off the road at 62 and a half. I'm assuming we're not talking about the check engine light in your truck. What a great way to put that. Can I use that, please? I'm going to borrow that. I like it. That's right, Betsy, every time. Oh my goodness, how Mama, thank you. How sweet. Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much. Wow. You're right. Wow. Oh, I know. It's yeah, it's like, can we just do away with this appendage? It hurts too much. And Amy, crafting adventures with Amy. Hi, darling. Your check engine light died. April says, I'm only 41 and I deal with pain 24/7, 365. You had a bicycle accident over 21 years ago that messed up your back and knees. I know. I've had 16 surgeries on my left knee and 2 on my back. Yeah. That's when you go to the doctor's office and they hand you this piece of paper and says, list all previous surgeries, and you've got a space about that big. I just laugh. No, that's not happening. I can turn it over and take up the whole page, but date of last, are you pregnant? No. Planning on getting pregnant? No, it's not in the works. Date of last menstrual cycle, 1972. Oh dear, you're gonna put some tape over the check engine light. uh, I knew what you meant, Jennifer. Yeah, isn't that just horrible, April? It's the fact that you get hurt, and unless it's life threatening, you can't go to the doctor because you no insurance, no money, and there you are. Tammy says I don't have a check engine anymore. It kept on digging like tilt on an arcade pinball game does. Oh dear. Betsy lost out on the extended warranty. They call every day, but they don't seem to have my model number. Right, Laura? No clue when my last one was, yeah. Oh dear. We have a good time, don't we, guys? It's just, you guys are so funny. Check engine light. I love that. I'm going to use that. Excuse me. I have to have a little sip. A little teeny sip. So, what are you guys making? Trudy Paxton. Hi, honey. How are you? And Betsy decided not to say that. Oh, Tapton was talking about selling her car, her Honda, with all her dash lights on for $800, and now she drives the beautiful Roxy, and I don't know what kind Roxy is. Oh, let's see. You finished your dragon? Oh, I bet it's gorgeous. You made body butter today in between kids and dogs. Body butter. I don't know how to do that. Oh, Trudy, it's 2:53 a.m. and you can't sleep. Bless your heart. And obsessive crochet cat. I'll get it. Crochet. No, I won't. Obsessive crochet lady's back. I gotta get my mouth fixed. It's just out of order. Tammy says, making myself healthier version at least. I hope so, especially after yesterday with the crackers you've dealt with. Okay. A lot of your fuses aren't working anymore. Oh, Christina's making two stuffed bunnies for the granddaughters and a mermaid tail blanket. And what color are you making the mermaid tail blanket out of? Is it going to be rainbow? Roxy is a 2012 Toyota minivan. Go, Roxy. And Froggy is working on Jumping Jacks the Frog and Luck of the Draw. Jumping Jacks, is that the one Anita from YOH Crochet created and put out? We'll have to work on that. You're my kind of girl, too. Piece of cake here in North Carolina. 15 minutes. I'm inspected. Paperwork got zapped over the, I assume that's the motor vehicle department, and you're done. And it used to be an all day affair in New Jersey, and I lost a day of work. Oh, yeah. It's, if they can make it simple, they change it so it's not simple anymore. Aussie Sandy, my dear Sandy, must go and pick Hubs up from work. Have a wonderful night. Bye to everyone. Big hugs to all. Hugs to you, Sister Sandy, too. Big, warm, squishy hugs. Yes, ma'am. Luck of the draw and no more shawl. Sherry, are you doing a blanket or are you doing something else? You're doing the shawl, aren't you? Somebody was doing a shawl. Multiple colors. Cool. Ray's yarn addiction. Hi. And Laura's not working on anything, and you lie. You may not be working on anything right this very minute, but I know you're working on stuff. Jumping jacks is my yarn over hook crochet. That's what I thought. Yeah. It's that cute little froggy. Worsted is the worsted for you right now. What am I going to do? Time to order DK for a blankie, I guess. When I've been working in a DK yarn, and then I go back to like doing the luck of the draw, that's a 4. It's like, wow, this goes fast. And this is a little slower. No, it's a lot slower. And my mom is working on a huge blanket for her oldest son. Oh, Sherry, I saw your blanket. It's humongous and gorgeous. And Tina's doing the virus shawl for Mother's Day giveaway. Oh, how cool is that? And Marianne's doing Man's Luck of the Draw and other stuff. Betsy was in a brace for 3 dang months. My hand finally works. Oh, bless your heart. Wow, what a challenge. I'm so sorry. Obsessive Crochet Lady is starting a new blanket. And Amy is knitting a shawl. Jennifer, Sandy, is your Happy Mail address still the same? I have this. Oh, honey, bless your heart. How sweet. Thank you. My address should be in the description block. There it goes again. Box down below. And there's my email address and my mailing address. Is Nisi here? I didn't see her. Or did I? No, I don't think so. And Yarn Bar crocheting a shawl in a canvas pouch cover. Hi, Paula Latham. Hi, honey. Canvas pouch cover. Ooh, I'm intrigued. And April says, I've been thinking about trying to get into knitting or crocheting, but I think hubby would get upset if I tried hauling more stuff in our truck than already. Yeah, but you know, yarn doesn't take up hardly any room at all. It's really tiny. Tell that to my walls. Also, she has so many different hobbies, plus the channel. We don't have time for as it is. Well, that's because you spend so much time helping your mom, taking care of your mom. Kelly's Crochet Adventures. Hi, darling. How are you? Oh, you're gonna be cold. It's gonna be under your electric blanket. You're cold, sticking trigger thumb. Yeah, this finger is a trigger finger, and I've had it operated on twice. And now this joint is starting to catch. And Mr. Wright bought me a brace for it because it went out right before we went on the cruise. So I got a metal brace for it, and I kept that on for about 2 days, and then it was okay. But now every once in a while it goes out again, so I'm going to have to go get another shot at it. Karen, yeah, Karen. Yeah, yarn addict Karen. My yarn takes up very little space. I did say hi to you, Nisi. Okay. And you're working on your dragon, which is incredible. I'm glad I didn't miss you. And there's Madonna. She came in just in time for me to say goodbye. Oh, you fell asleep. Well, you must have needed it. I was in your life today, so I got to see you. And April has arthritis in her fingers. I know. I tell you what, after 40, it's just patch. And I know I've told you guys that there's more on my nightstand than there is in the bed when I go to the glasses come out, the teeth comes out. All right, my darlings, it is 8 o'clock and it's time for me to go. I love you. You know I do. You take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. Cut yourself some slack. Hugs, big, warm, squishy hugs from me and Octavia and the gang. And we will see you next week, if not before. Mwah.